Discipline, commitment, and hard working are the prerequisites for not only the academic success but also life in general. This was the main message from Mr. Peter Nyachienga Anasi, the Executive Director of Elgonview Group of Colleges.
Definitely, my message to the administration, number one, is to take care of my students who have come here for studies, look after them, look after their interests, and make sure that there is proper discipline of all the students, so that where there is discipline, then everything goes on right.
In an impromptu, exclusive interviews with the AVC Media Group earlier today, the executive director emphasized on the need for students to observe the college rules and regulations.
My message to the students is to work hard, to be obedient, to work hard, to do what you are supposed to do in this institution, to know what are your goals and make sure that you fulfill your goals.
Mr. Anasi observed that obeying the college rules and regulations faithfully will undoubtedly the teaching and learning process, which is primarily objective for joining an institution of higher learning like Elgonview College. As a motivation and appeal to the new students, he asked the students to remain disciplined and determined, since these two values have been behind the success of Elgonview Group of Colleges since 1978.
My message to the administration, number one, is to take care of my students who have come here for studies, look after them, look after their interests, and make sure that there is proper discipline of all the students, so that where there is discipline, then everything goes on right. My message to the students is to work hard, to be obedient, to work hard, to do what you are supposed to do in this institution, to know what are your goals and make sure that you fulfill your goals. If you have come to Elgonview College, you must make sure that you work hard and pass your examinations. That's the most important thing.
Mr. Anasi, who was conspicuously jovial and happy, reaffirmed his confidence on the Kisii campus administration led by Mr. Humphrey Nyakundi as the principal, banking on the principal, deputy principal, finance officer, dean of students, and the entire Kisii staff, both teaching and non-teaching, whom he termed as competent and equal to the task. Mr. Anasi assured the students of exceptionally service delivery.
One thing is that I have a very able administration and a very able principal, a very able deputy principal, a very able dean of students, and all the lecturers. They are here to make sure that they support the students, and not only those who are able, and even the disabled students. They are supposed to give them direction and give them every support that they need. So basically, I am confident that the administration that I have will take care of all those interests of various interests of the students.
In the 6 minutes long interview, Mr. Anasi singled out journalism department as having played a vital role in publicizing the college. He opened that this is a good marketing strategy that can be never taken for granted. He further urged the department under the leadership of Mr. Jeremiah Otieno not to lower its standards, but to always think of more innovative ways of raising the standards even higher.
I have a message for the journalism students. This is a very important department. It is the department that sells us, that portrays our image. You need to have more practicals. You need to go out into town and interview people. You need to make sure that you get attachments in various radio stations and the television stations within. We are always, for example, we have several students. We have sent to Sedai. We have several students to the local stations. So always be eager to get attached to various stations and make sure as journalism students you portray a good image, because you are the people who give publicity of this institution to the outside world.
Using the department visit to the National Assembly and the Senate in June this year, the Executive Director registered his gratitude and appreciation to the department, saying that he finds joy and fulfillment in being associated with the department. Mr. Anasi expressed his unwavering support and commitment in ensuring that such programs are financed not only for the journalism department but also other departments and by extensions to other campuses.
So the college is very proud about you because you are the first people who went to Parliament, and even other campuses are aspiring possibly also to go there. So we want to thank you for the initiative that you took to take you that far and do even more activities that will give us publicity. We appreciate that and we thank you for that.
The executive director was flanked by Mr. Humphrey Nyakundi, the Kisii campus principal, Mr. Jeremiah Otieno, the dean of students, Madam Damaris, the caretaker, and Mr. Zakaria Otachi, the head of security. It is worth noting that Mr. Zakaria Otachi, famously known as the base commander, has been an employee of Elgonfield Group of College since 1995, making him the longest serving employee of the college.